So, in the previous lecture we have discussed about the Otto engine. The restriction of the Otto engine, what was that? We cannot make this V1 ratio V1 V2 V1 by V2 so large. This is because if the ratio is bigger large, then theta 2 becomes, here the temperature becomes so rises that before sparking, putting spark, the gas will burn, gasoline will burn as it will cross the ignition temperature. Actually, in Otto engine, we compress the gas up to the temperature volume V2 and temperature theta 2, and after that electric spark, we put the electric spark so that the gas combustion take place. But if the temperature theta 2 is so high, becomes so high due to the ratio of V1 by V2, then we do not have to put the sparking, the gas will ignite because it will cross the ignition temperature. So, to overcome this, we designed a new type of engine. This is called diesel engine. So, we will discuss about diesel engine. So, diesel engine, the PV diagram of the diesel engine is like this. This is the PV diagram of the diesel engine. This is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, theta 4. These two are adiabatic. QH heat is extracted from here and QC heat is rejected here. This is the process. This is V1, this is V2 and this is V3. This is the cyclic process of diesel engine in PV diagram. What is the difference is here? In the process, in the previous process of the Otto engine, we have taken here mixture of air and gasoline. Here we take only air up to the volume V1. Then it is adiabatically compressed from theta 1 volume V1 to volume V2 temperature T2. As it is at here we have taken only air, so this compression we can go through this compression to high value of theta 2 or low value of V2 because air is not a inflammable. So, here we have not taken any gasoline, so we can compress this process up to very lower value of V2 because we have gas, so air is not a inflammable. Here in the 2 to 3 process we spray the gasoline, and temperature theta 2 is higher than the ignition temperature of the gasoline. So, here combustion of the gasoline take place and QH heat is taken in the 2 to 3 process. This is isobaric process. This is also adiabatic process. Temperature falls from theta 3 to theta 4. This is 4 to 1. Temperature theta 4 to theta 1. QC heat is rejected at the cold reservoir. This is the diagram of a Otto engine. Here you see QH equal to Cp theta 3 minus theta 2 and QC is equal to Cv theta 4 minus theta 1. The process, it is volume constant, here pressure constant, so QH equal to Cp theta 3 minus theta 2, QC equal to Cv theta 4 minus theta 1. So, the efficiency becomes eta is equal to 1 minus 1 by gamma theta 4 minus theta 1 by theta 3 minus theta 2. This is the efficiency. Now we have to simplify this equation. For 1 to 2 process, we have theta 1 adiabatic process, theta 1 V1 to the power gamma minus 1 equal to theta 2 V2 to the power gamma minus 1. Again 3 to 4 process, we can write theta 4 V1 to the power gamma minus 1 equal to theta 3 V3 to the power gamma minus 1. So simplifying the equation, theta 4 minus theta 1 V1 to the power gamma minus 1 is equal to theta 3 V3 to the power gamma minus 1 minus theta 2 V2 to the power gamma minus 1. Theta 4 minus theta 1 by theta 3 minus theta 2 V1 to the power gamma minus 1. We are dividing the both sides by theta 3 minus theta 2 equal to theta 3 by theta 3 minus theta 2 V3 to the power gamma minus 1 minus theta 2 by theta 3 minus theta 2 V2 to the power gamma minus 1. Clear? So we can simplify this equation again. V3 to the power gamma minus 1 by V3 to the power gamma minus 1 by 1 minus theta 2 by theta 3. This is minus V2 to the power gamma minus 1 by theta 3 by theta 2 minus 1. Just we are simplifying the equation. Again, you see, for 2 to 3 process, P V2 equal to R theta 2, P, this is at P equal to R theta 2, and P V3 is equal to R theta 3. P V2 is equal to R theta 2, P V3 is equal to R theta 3, ideal gas. So V2 by V3 equal to theta 2 by theta 3. So again we are coming this equation. So theta 4 minus theta 1 by theta 3 minus theta 2, 1 by V1 to the power gamma minus 1 V3 to the power gamma by V3 minus V2 minus V2 to the power gamma by V3 minus V2. Just putting this ratio in this equation, we are getting the simplified form. We can write again, we can simplify just V3 by V1 to the power gamma by V3 by V1, V3 by V1 minus V2 by V1 minus V2 by V1 to the power gamma V3 by V1 minus V2 by V1. This is the efficiency of a diesel engine. We can easily calculate V1, V2, V3 and from this we can get the efficiency of a Carnot engine eta. So examination, different types of engine, the question may come, or different types of PV diagrams of a cyclic process can be given. You have to calculate the efficiency of a engine. Now I am coming to the next chapter, which is the second law of thermodynamics.